We're all passionate about liking something that catches our fancy. It could be a celebrity, a fashion statement, or even sports. However, for some people, their passion turns into a dangerous obsession that often treads the thin line between what is considered normal and excessive. Here are 10 people who got famous for taking their obsessions too far. Before proceeding, do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Gabriella Jirackova. Most young girls are obsessed with Barbie dolls. However, they usually grow out of this phase by the time they hit their mid-teens. Yet, for Gabriela Jirackova, an obsession with Barbie is not simply a passing phase. Rather, it is a way of life. The 18-year-old beauty from Prague in the Czech Republic was born with naturally beautiful and wholesome features. But for her, this wasn't enough. Jirackova has spent thousands of dollars on getting various cosmetic procedures, including breast implants and lip fillers, and has plans to go for butt implants and rib removals to liken her resemblance to her idol. With a collection of over 300 Barbie dolls, Jirackova proudly states that her only goal is to look like a real-life Barbie doll. Carl McCoid. Getting a tattoo of your favorite celebrity is one way of showing the world how much you love them. But for Carl McCoid, being a fan is a serious business. The father of 3 from East Yorkshire in England had his first Miley Cyrus tattoo back in 2010 and hasn't stopped getting inked since. Spending a total of $3,000 on the entire ink work, McCoid has over 29 tattoos on his body, dedicated to the controversial pop star. However, as fate would have it, Miley Cyrus herself has found his body art creepy and offensive, and was even quoted as saying, "There's a dude that holds a record of the most pictures of my face. He has like 18 pictures of my face and they're really ugly." Carl McCoid was allegedly heartbroken at Miss Cyrus's opinion of his fandom, and now wants to have the tattoos removed. Julian Louw, another individual who takes being a fan to a whole new level, is South African Julian Louw. Having transformed himself into the real-life version of the Dragon Ball Z star Trunks, Louw is an epitome of an obsessed fan. Julian says that the first time he saw Dragon Ball Z, he instantly identified with the character of Trunks. His getup complete with purple shade of hair and a well-toned body, Julian admits he never wanted to resort to cosmetic surgery to achieve his look. He admits he gets a lot of looks from people as he walks down the road and quite enjoys the attention. Julian also revealed that he spends thousands of dollars to stay in character as Trunk. He has to buy props, costumes, and of course, the famous purple hair dye. Mike Hughes. Ever heard of the term mad scientist? Well, Mike Hughes could very well be one of those who inspired the origin of this phrase. The 60-something-year-old limo driver, based out of California, is convinced that the Earth is flat and not round as science holds. Determined to prove his theory right, Hughes had a grand plan to build a rocket and launch it into space. The self-taught rocket scientist gained worldwide fame, and should we say, notoriety, when he announced he would be launching the rocket out of his own backyard in order to click pictures of the Earth from space and thereby prove it was flat. In 2014, Hughes did initiate a rocket launch that left him seriously injured. Yet being as obsessed as he is with his ideas, Hughes is back on his feet and has announced more rocket launches that will prove his theory right. Toby Sheldon. We all know how much the Beliebers love their idol Justin Bieber. However, some go further than the rest, as proved by Toby Sheldon. Before you think that Toby is just some obsessed teenager, hear this out. Toby Sheldon was in his 30s when he developed an obsession to resemble his favorite pop icon. The German national spent over $100,000 on cosmetic procedures that included Botox injections, hair transplants, and even a surgery to correct his smile. The resultant appearance earned Sheldon an appearance on many acclaimed TV shows, including My Strange Addiction and Botched. Yet, experts claimed he was suffering from a dangerous condition called body dysmorphia and that Toby needed help. Sadly, this Bieber lookalike was found dead in a hotel room in 2015 from a drug overdose. Thalia Almodovar. Millions of women across the world idolize the members of the Kardashian family and spend big bucks to imitate their style and makeup. A few go a step ahead and take the plastic surgery route. One such person who stands out among the rest is transgender TV star Thalia Almodovar. The New York's resident and star of VH1's Beauty Bar, often stated to the media that she has often been mistaken in the past for Kim Kardashian and therefore decided to use this fact to her advantage. Till date, Almodovar has spent about $90,000 on various cosmetic procedures and beauty treatments to help her closely resemble the look of her favorite reality TV star. Thalia works as a makeup artist and she proudly claims that people often approach her on the streets for selfies and autographs. Alain Robert: not everyone's obsession is limited to being a celebrity lookalike. Sometimes the obsession can border on a dangerous hobby. Take the case of 55-year-old rock climber Alain Robert, whose passion is to literally be a real-life Spider-Man. The French national has actually scaled some of the world's tallest towers with his brave hands and no safety harness. This may make your jaws drop. However, Robert has successfully climbed the New York Times building, Burj Khalifa, and the Eiffel Tower. An attempt to scale the Petronas Tower saw him being arrested by the Malaysian authorities. In fact, in most places, authorities do not give permission for such dangerous stunts, and often Robert simply arrives at the scene unannounced and begins his climb. Tony Geraldo and Alvaro Pereira. Next on this list are Brazilians Tony Geraldo and Alvaro Pereira, popularly known as the Hulk and Conan respectively. These two brothers take their obsession for bodybuilding to the next level. Admirers of Hollywood star bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger, these two men have taken their passion for bodybuilding so seriously that apart from the mandatory diet and exercise, they have also resorted to injecting themselves with Potene B12, a chemical that is normally used in veterinary treatment of cows and horses. Despite being warned of the side effects of their addiction, Tony and Alvaro claim their only goal is to maintain the perfect body no matter the cost. Their abnormally large bulging biceps do get them female attention, and as the two men claim, this is partly quite a rewarding experience. Shuping. Our eyesight is such an important part of our lives that we cannot even bear to imagine the thought of going blind. Yet for Shuping from North Carolina, becoming blind was a live stream. A strange obsession. She went to the extent of actually making herself physically blind by pouring drain cleaner into her eyes. While this revelation may shock most, Shuping says that she has now fulfilled a dream that had for long and that she has never been more content. Psychologists explain this condition as body integrity identity disorder, a very rare psychological condition that affects a few people in the world. People affected by this condition are physically able yet believe that they are meant to have some sort of disability. Moreover, Jewel has revealed that her obsession with blindness began in early childhood, and throughout her younger years, she would spend hours staring at the sun in order to damage her eyes. Julia wins. Last but not the least on this list is a woman who brings together two obsessions to create a look that truly shocked the world. This young Russian beauty is crazy about Barbie, but also equally obsessed with bodybuilding. You heard that right. Donning a look that can best be described as muscular Barbie, Vince hits the gym with a routine that would put many men to shame. With a face like a doll and a body like a pro bodybuilding champion, Julia Vince proudly states that she can deadlift an astonishing 419 pounds. That apart, Vince pays close attention to her looks and always makes sure she never goes to work out with all her makeup on. And in spite of a strict routine, she does allow herself to cheat on her diet every now and then. Most women are afraid to work out for fear of looking bulky, but not Miss Vince for sure. Like what you saw, do support us by hitting the like button. Comment below and let us know the ones you're eager to catch. Hope you enjoyed our video and do not forget to share. For more great content, subscribe to our channel. See you next time.